You're ready to do your market research. But before you start, it's a good idea to make a plan. A little time spent planning before you start makes it easier to do the research and keeps you on track. First of all, you want to be clear about what you want your research to achieve. Ask yourself these 3 questions. Question 1. Why am I doing this research? Think about the decisions you have to make. This may be about which sort of customers you should target or how your product should be packaged or priced. The second question. What information do I need? If you're deciding on the best customers to target, you'll want to find out how many customer segments there are, how many are in each segment, and so on. If you're looking at pricing, you'll want to find out who else is in the market and what prices they charge. The third question to ask yourself is, how will I use the information? It's easy to get carried away gathering loads of information. Some of these market research reports are fascinating. Keep focused and think how you'll use it first. The next step in the planning process is to decide which methods you are going to use to gather the information. Think about how long you are going to spend doing your research and how much you have to spend on it. It can be useful to set yourself a time limit. Otherwise, it may go on and on. And remember, some of the published reports can be very costly, so consider if you really need them first. Another thing to consider is who is actually going to do the research, and what about the analysing once you have the information? Are you planning to do it all yourself, or do you need help? And if you're asking someone else to do it for you, make sure you build in time to brief them and explain what you want. The next step is to find out what information already exists and what information you need to gather yourself. Decide which questions will give you the answers you can use to make your decisions, and figure out which methods you are going to use and who you are going to ask. See how useful it is to have a plan? There's a lot to think about, isn't there? Now it's your turn. Use the Market Research Planner to remind you of everything we've covered in this video. I'm sure you'll find it easier if everything is in one place.